too much has been new since I last talked on here. But something really cool happened to me today. And it just shows how like the faith you have in God can move mountains. So we live in a spiritual world, meaning everything we touch and stuff has a spirit to it, but it's like God is a spirit, and you just think about like all the things you've experienced that were like spiritual. It's not like you can feel them. That being said, like, I don't know how to give an example of this, but like today I heard that this one saint had so much faith that he moved a mountain by his faith, because Jesus says that. And I was like, okay, I want to do it too. And I was like driving past this one field, and I just was like, I wish it would like move. And it seemed like it didn't exactly move, but spiritually I felt like it did. It's hard to explain. But anyway, so God's faith and our faith in God is very good. God loves a faithful person, and my name's Faith. So, but I wanted to talk about that a little bit. So I was asking God today for signs, like literal signs of what I should do. I love God. And so I'm like, I forget where I was, but I was driving and I was like, God, like, give me a sign that I should. Okay, so going back a little bit. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. My Jesus mercy, hour of mercy. And I love you on the other side of the screen. I think we should all love each other. That's one thing I actually want to talk about too. Loving each other. I'll try to remember that. But going back a little bit, when I got off drugs last, cold turkey, I had a very bad experience. And my therapist is like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. And she's like, did you take your meds? No. So I come home and I take my meds because I don't want to take them. They were night ones, like when I was driving. Take my meds and nothing's working. And I was freaking out, guys, like, because I'm used to like the meds working right away, and just nothing was working. Nothing. And it was very weird. Restart what? Oh, what I was talking about? So I'm talking about faith in God, but I'm talking about what I was saying that led up to that. Basically, I'm talking about this experience I have with God that he showed me a sign, kind of. So anyway, so I look at the clock and it's like something 31, and I'm like, God, I need your help. I can't think that well. I need to. Hey, how are you? Want me to donate? You can donate as much as you want, but I hope you're not scamming me. I'm just being serious. Somebody tried to do that the other day, and it was kind of disturbing. So nothing against you. So I'm like, it's like something 31, and I'm freaking out, and I'm like, okay, God. And he legitly spoke to me and was like, if I get you back on track, are you going to take your meds? And I'm like, yes. So that was the coolest thing, guys. So like, I'm wired weird. Oh, thank you. Somebody said I'm beautiful. Thank you. So I'm like, okay, like, this is going to have to work. God said it's going to work. And he said, time changes from 31 to 32, you'll be perfectly fine. You know, hang on there. It'll happen. So I'm like sitting there. I think I was in the other car I used to have. Anyway, so I'm just like sitting there. All of a sudden it turns to 32, and I was like pitch perfect. And I'm like, huh. So thank God for that. Thank God for healthy minds. And thank God. But I was like dumbfounded by that. So anyway, so 32 has like a resonating thing with me because of the 32 from that time. So anyway, sometimes I'll ask God, like, what do I do? Show me the 32 to show me a sign of what I should do. And so today I'm driving, And I just had so much to do and so much on my mind. And because I do Uber for a job, like, I just didn't know if I should do that or I should go run because I don't do exercise that often, or if I should go home, just different things. Yeah, I believe God. And so I asked, okay, so when we ask something from God, we need to have faith. You need to just believe that God is going to grant that to you. You need to have faith. But so I asked him just straight up, show me a 32 if I should go, go to this park and walk. All of a sudden, it's like 32. It was either on a building or on my car. I saw 32. I saw it right away. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, praise God, praise God. And so I went to the park but I had to come back because my brother needed a deposit. But okay, bye, Catalia. Love you too. So my point is, God is real. God is out there, and he's not hidden. He's within your soul. Catalia. Is it Catalia? Catalia. Catalia. Dead. One thing. Oh, but I said I was gonna talk about us loving each other. So this one priest gave me advice that I will always remember. And I just feel like it's the best advice. Well, one of the best advice that I've ever been given. And that is, don't hold back love. I don't care if you're in a relationship or not. This is going to sound really weird, and there's different kinds of love. Cotalita. Somebody give me the pronunciation of this name. But sorry, I'm gonna try to crack my neck. It actually worked. I don't have much time today, guys, but I wanted to talk about this real quick. So there's no ring. So if everyone, okay, I'll give you an example. I see a guy walking down the street, or I see a guy coming out the door of Sheets. I don't know. And I hold the door for him. This actually should be the other way around. But anyway, so I hold the door for him and he comes out, and, it's an act of love. It's an act of charity to do that. And, oh, yay. Okay. That's an act of charity. And you don't be like, that guy's not good looking. That guy is good looking. I'm going to love that guy. I'm not going to love that guy. So before you're in a relationship, every person you love, should be the same, should be equal. It's hard to explain, but I feel like, at least in my world, I would always hold back love. I would be like, I'm not going to treat that guy nicely like I treat the other guy because I'm not interested in him. And it's like, no, that's not what Jesus did. Jesus gave the ultimate sacrifice for everyone, for sinners. We have to love all people. And I feel like, hi, Toast. But I feel like we have to do that. We have to love everyone. And like I said on TV, if everyone loved God and they loved each other in this world would be a better place. And it would be not like heaven because it's a valley of tears here, but it would be a much better place. Just think about this. Picture this. You're walking down the street and somebody opens the door for you, and then somebody just says a kind word to you, or somebody comes up to you and says, oh, I just wanted to say, I like your skirt, God love you, or you know what I mean? And it creates this atmosphere of just love. And that's the legacy I want to leave. Even though I have not sang on stage yet, I sang on a wedding stage, and I totally count that. But I really believe that the legacy I want to leave behind is love. I do. Other than that, I'm not sure what else I want to talk about. One of them is, this one's funny. I am like a wimp when it comes to driving the tractor to cut grass. Because I live at this house, there are so many hills and stuff, and I was going down a hill sliding, and I freaked out, and now I don't want to drive it anymore, and our grass is super tall. My brother went to go live, and he has 300. Okay, so I forget what your name is. Catalita. Anyway, there's a button. Where's my finger? Here's my finger. There's a button down here on your screen that should be a cross. That's what you press, and then you'll see how to go live. I'm pretty sure, unless this thing's restricted, and it shouldn't be. So I ask this sometimes in my live videos. Do you guys have any anything you want to talk about? I know that people don't usually ask that. They always have something to talk about. So I just wonder if you had anything to talk about. I'm going to get some water while you guys are thinking. And yes, I did drink that whole thing. Okay, so there's just honestly a lot on my mind. One of the things I want to talk about is my career, like how I started singing, how God inspired me to start singing. I don't know why my complexion looks like super good today, which is a gift, so thank God. But I really believe that God told me to start singing and to start like going down that track. And I oh my gosh, I forget what your name is, but can you subscribe? I need some people to subscribe to this channel. It would be great. But I wanted to talk about, so that loving thing, like just love God. Oh, you did? Okay, thank you. Love others, love God, it's the same thing. Yeah. One of the things I get caught up in is getting, unbalanced and getting straight away from the path of just chilling and being in the present moment. And it's kind of hard for me because I'm always like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this. Oh my gosh, I gotta do this. Because I'm just busy and call you Cat. Okay, Cat. These are my ears, Cat. No, so it's like, I just feel like, I don't know, like I get caught up in the small things. And well, I'll come back to that. But this one day, I was just talking to a priest and I said, are we on earth to love God? And he was like, yes, but we're also here to do what we're good at, like our, calling, vocation, different things like that. And I was like, okay. So I go out of the confessional and I go into the church and I just start praying. And I was like, God, what do you want me to do? And at the time I heard that hobbies, like I had no idea what I wanted to do in life. No idea. Even like get married, get a boyfriend, different things. And so I started praying and it was really cool, but I felt God telling me to embark on this journey of singing. And after that moment, he started teaching me how to sing in certain ways and to get my voice better and more motivational and inspirational. And here I am today. And it's been probably about 10 years since that happened. And, but going back to what I was saying before, being in the present moment is so like good. It is so good to be in the present moment. It's so good to like do what you're doing and Don't freak out if you're not in the present moment, but try to put yourself back in that place, because the present moment is a gift. You know, that's why it's called a present. I'm sorry, I am so tired. Yeah. So anyway, do you guys have anything you want to talk about? Kat, do you have anything you want to talk about? I don't think you guys ever answered before. Guys, my hair is officially long. Check it out. It comes all the way down to here. I think it's so cool. Can I subscribe to you? Sure. I don't know if I can do it while I'm live, but yeah, I definitely will. But as far as the journey to like becoming a full-time singer, it's interesting because I'm learning so much that God is in the midst of the storm the same way he is when you are better. Let's say that again. God is in the midst of the storm the same way he's in the midst of your good times. He's in control. And I think that's so interesting because there are times, I'm not going to lie, that I'll be like, God, I don't understand. God, I don't, you know what I mean? And I think we all have those times, but what I'm trying to learn to do is say, I trust you. Like literally say it. Like, I don't understand this. I'm crying. I'm depressed. I'm, whatever. And then you say like, but I trust you. But I trust you in this moment. But I trust you with this cross. That can make all the difference in the world, because you're going to have a cross your whole life, whether it's you don't have a house or you have a sickness, or, and some times are better than other times. And a lot of times you'll hit something really hard and it'll be just like you're in the hospital for a while or something. And then the rest of your life will be better than that. But it's like everyone you meet has a cross. Everyone you meet has a cross. It's not like I thought it used to be. Like I had it all not figured out. Everyone else had no problems. They're just living life, and it's not true. It's not true. Everyone does not have it better than you. If they act like it, they're lying, because, and this is a valley of tears. Like we don't belong here. And that's one thing I want to remember too, is like, this is a valley of tears. Like we do not belong here. God made the world so that we could share with him eternal happiness in heaven. And that's what we got to really embark on the journey towards heaven. Yeah, it just, and then, the last thing I want to talk about is my experience with God. So, do you guys, do you guys remember me telling you anything about, look at this sweet tea I got today. I don't know if it's on right, but yeah. I got Subway today. Oh my gosh. So guys, I'm going to start doing this regimen. I weigh over 300 pounds. I kid you not. And I really got to do something about it, because it's terrifying. Like, it's hard to move. It's only you. Probably is only you, but it says 0. But my experience with God. So, wait, Kat, do you want to hear my experience with God? Have you ever heard it? I don't know. I'll wait for your answer. I mean, I could just tell the story again. Okay, so I grew up in a Christian Catholic home. It was a little strict. The church I went to is just ridiculous. And, but I kept going, and I got through what I needed to get through. And, oh, Kat, thank you. So this one day, last year. So I wanted to experience God basically my whole life. I think on my first communion, it was like really like wanting to see him, experience him. And last year, I kid you not, so it was October 4th, 2024. It's the day before my birthday, and I went to Mass. Well, when I'm in church, I that day just really wanted to experience God and just to feel him, you know what I mean? So I was going up to communion, and before that, I begged God. I live in Pennsylvania, actually. So I begged God. I was like, I want to experience you. I really do. And up until the last moment where the priest put the host on my tongue, like I was just so in love with God and bent on experiencing God. And when he put the host on my tongue, I experienced God. And ever since then, everything has been so clear. The intrusive thoughts I used to get are just gone. And yeah, thank God. Thank God. Also, like, I have this confidence that I have through him. There's just so many. Sorry, my phone's acting up. There's so many good things that came from that. And I just feel like this blessed peace. And it's just like, but I want to tell you that story, Kat, because it's just like really interesting. Yeah. And I have seen something that I would love to show you guys sometime is my miracle book. I literally wrote down every single miracle that has ever happened to me. And there was one that happened today. Dang it, I forget what it was. But like, so many miraculous things have happened. Oh. And I just, okay, who's the person who wanted to donate? I gotta look back at my texts. People always say they're gonna donate and then they don't do it. It's so irrational. Okay, so to end this like video, I want to sing a song, and I wonder what you guys wanted me to sing. So, although I could plug this in and sing something, I don't think that would work. Do you guys have a song you want me to sing? I'm waiting. It has to be something I know. My Way's Better? Like, I should sing it? I think I'm gonna go, guys. But feel free to donate if you want to my Cash App. It'd be great. It'd be really great. But if you don't, that's okay too. God bless. Bye.